It's time for the Tracy Showblum Show.
Hello, everybody. This is, Tracy Showblum. I am recording this on a Sunday morning in March 2020. I've got my puppy, my 9-month-old puppy Diego here at my side, and the world has gone crazy with the COVID-19 coronavirus pandemic, rightfully so. This is also the first time I've spoken today, so if my voice sounds a little hoarse or I cough, I'm not dying, I'm just waking up. But I woke up this morning and I wanted to talk to you guys about something that's pretty powerful when you think about it. And so that's why I wanted to share these thoughts, because there's a lot going on right now every day. Since it's I think it's March 22nd is the date. I haven't looked at it yet. But it's March 22nd, 2020. And every hour there's news of more people getting sick, increased levels of danger, should you be quarantining? Should you not be quarantining? There's massive debate. Is it a hoax? Is it not? How bad is it going to get? What's going on in other countries? And even I, Patty positive, find myself getting, nervous, going down rabbit holes. My neighbors were petting my dog, two of them. And I started to wonder, can I get it from the dogs, from being, somebody petting my dogs and then me petting my dogs? I can't, by the way. It's highly unlikely. I suppose they said it was theoretically possible, but it would be very, very unlikely. So I'm like, okay, good. But the fact is that that's the level of worry that we're all facing. Should I go? What about the mail? Can I get it from the mail? Can I, So what I decided to do, and I'm going to encourage all of you guys to do, is stay focused on what we can control. Because the fact is I can't control whether my mail carrier, delivers mail that has like a remnant of a virus on it from the distribution station, and then it's going to come in my house, and I'll open the mail from the from the census. Wouldn't that be funny? Actually, that'd be kind of ironic, really. The census mail kills us all. Oops, got to redo the census. But I can't control that. I can't. Okay, what I can control are the things that go on, because I'm the only adult living within the four walls of my home. I have a lot of control over what goes on within these four walls. I do. I have control of my daily routine. Now, obviously, if you're listening to this and you have a spouse or you have children or all of the above, like David, my son David lives with me, but he's pretty chill. So I'm still in control of what happens with him here. But if you have a spouse or, other adults that you live with, you're less in control of their behavior, but you're still in control of yours. You're in control of what you do when you wake up. And most importantly, you're in control of what you think, the behaviors that you engage in. You're in control of all of that. Are you going to use this as an opportunity to sit around and watch news all day long and get yourself freaked out and, stress, eat and drink and smoke and all that stuff, right? I mean, that's one way you can do it. You can absolutely handle it that way. You can raid your refrigerators, you can stuff your faces, but then you know what happens? You end up feeling disgusting on top of feeling scared. Or you can put your brain on a diet. You can social distance your mind from what's going on. I'm not saying be in denial. I'm trying to think how long ago it was. It was in the early 2000s. I was doing a lot of management consulting. And at the time, for a couple of years, my biggest client was a company called Sun Microsystems. And I don't know if they're still in business or not. But every year for 2 weeks around the 4th of July, globally, Sun Microsystems would shut down. And so I would have an enforced vacation. And what I did at the time was I would take a personal development retreat. The people who know me will remember this, because I would turn off all electronics, my computer and email and phone, and I don't think we had text messaging back then, but if we did, I think I had a pager, the stuff like that. And I would turn it all off. I wouldn't answer the phone. I didn't listen to the radio. I would allow myself to watch movies and listen to music. And that was it. But no, except for I had 2 15-minute windows in the day. I had a 15-minute window in the morning and a 15-minute window at night because I was still running a business, where I would respond to emails and whatnot. And the whole rest of the day was spent doing other stuff. And I read and I did art and I would go to museums and I would go for nature walks and I did yoga, which I'm not a yoga person, so it was pretty funny to see. I had a baby at the time too. Well, actually, over the period of time, I had two babies. The first time it was Leah. She was a little tiny baby, and I would take her to the beach, and we would just be. So, what I'm recommending you maybe think about doing is a modified version of this. So limit your social media, and I'm going to try to practice this myself this week. Limit your social media, limit your news consumption to specified periods of time in the day. So if you're not comfortable with 2 15-minute windows, give yourself 4 15-minute windows. But, go find out what's new, find out, which celebrity's making the latest video, stuff like that, and then shut it off. Turn it off. Listen to music. Listen to the birds chirp. Breathe. Think. Journal. This is a profound opportunity for you to personally develop yourself. We're all under enforced quarantine pretty much at this point, which means that we can only go out for the bare essentials. So that's buying up a whole lot of time. I live in LA. I'm not on the freeway 2 hours a day, some days 4. That's a whole lot of time. So this is your opportunity to control what you can control, your thoughts. The more negative, scary things that we indulge in as far as information being brought into our minds, the sicker our fears are going to be. The more we're going to fear and be afraid and be negative, and then it spills over to other stuff. And then someone says something and you interpret it through that negative frame of like negativity, versus if you quarantine your brain and you only allow thoughts in that are positive and life affirming and nurturing and being kind to yourself and being compassionate to yourself. That is the kind of stuff that will lead you to feel better, to feel happier, to feel safe. The way to feel safe right now is to focus on the things that are in your exact immediate environment that are fine. Like right now, I've got a puppy and he's not barking his face. Oh, he heard me. He was not barking his face off at the moment. But at any given moment, he could start barking. But right now, he's not. That's what you do. So I'll be back this dog's now sitting on my lap. I'll be back very shortly with more. We're going to keep dialoguing about this. Keep listening to the Tracy Showblum Show. Tune in, subscribe to me. Oh, I know, right? And we'll keep talking about this. But for today, really just focus on what you can control, which is your thoughts, what you eat, how you move your body, all of that good stuff. All right? Stay healthy, my friends, and I will be back probably tomorrow.